Brought to you by Kellogg's Cornflakes.
We have no association with
Remember
Kellogg's.
Tony the Tiger?
Yes.
Rawr.
Yeah.
They're great.
They're great.
Gosh.
We're great.
We were so zombies on TV.
Well, especially on Saturdays watching cartoons.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's different now, isn't it?
And you remember on Cartoon Day, you would sit there if you ate cereal, you would read the whole box, the whole front, turn around the sidewalk, read the whole side, read the whole back, and you'd read the whole box.
Yep.
And hope that there was a prize in there.
Yep.
Gosh, kids, that was just it was fun.
No cell phones. There were no laptops. There was nothing.
It was cool.
My dad used to sit this far from the TV, and he could probably reach over and turn the channel.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be over there into the house, and he'd say, Rank, get in here and turn that channel for me.
Kids don't understand.
He never did a thing.
Yeah.
The phone would ring right here. He wouldn't get it. He'd come here and get this phone. I get it. Yep. Okay. He said, who is it? I tell him, tell him I don't want to talk to him. Hung the phone.
What a mess.
Yeah. So anyway, behind me is some offers. Let me explain to you what they are. And they're not limited to this, but we have some sites left over on the mountain. We had like quite a few last week, and they're all gone. They're all spoken for. Now, people haven't paid in yet.
Yeah.
You know, it takes time for people to get their money together.
They're under contract.
They're under contract, and, you know, so we're working with them to see. And then they may pop back open.
Yeah.
But this is what we have. And I left these 4 lots because we had 4 homes that were laying around. And we have 2 8x24 American Dreams. And I've got them on a lot on 13 and 40 in the mountain, right? And then we've got a Dalton. This is that big 24 Dalton. We did a video on this.
We did.
And then the size 40, lot 40, site 40 is the 8x20. It's an RJO Amish built. Smaller home, $300 a month. But you know what I'm going to do? This, and I always make everybody mad because I always come up with these deals and going, and then I won't have a deal. And I just do things because they're there. I said, all right, let's see what we can do to get them gone. And I go on to the next thing. And that is what has pushed this company through constantly. I don't like sitting on stuff. I like making a deal. Let's do it. Got it. Yep. See you later. Bye. Talked to a lady today. She brought pet pretzels to everybody. Boxes, these huge pretzels. And she's a wonderful lady. Comes from Philadelphia. Her and her man, her husband come down here. They just got out of a 1,300 square foot house in Philly. Drove 10 hours down here. They're moving into an RJO, a 20-foot RJO with a bay window on the beach. And she's got everything scattered everywhere outside, got a tent out there trying to move in. And it looks awesome because you know what? This is an adventure for them. They're coming down here. She doesn't know what she's going to do with half of that stuff. It's going to rain. What are they going to do? You know, and she has a cracked kneecap, has got a cast kind of thing, temporary thing on it, limping, been that way for 4 months. And I was like, you know, the tenacity of some of the people that come here.
Yeah.
Leaving, you know, home to come here to strangers. And the key wouldn't fit, and it was the wrong key. And I tried to get in. I had to jump through a window, and she had to push my butt through the window to get in. And then the key was in the drawer. So no, we're not perfect. Things happen. There's always going to be something happen. Her house wobbles a little bit, even though it's up off the ground, and we got to fix that. But you know what? We're here.
Yeah.
And we will go through this. And she's going to take some time getting ready for the winter in about 3 or 4 months when it hits. And we're all in this together, right? And so that's how we've always tried to be, is very transparent and everything. That mountain has taken us over 4 years to get done. It's been the hardest thing that I've ever done in my life.
Yes.
To persevere through that. We have these lots left. That mountain is beautiful. And the reason I say it is because it is a 83 lot community built on the mountain, just like I always said I was going to do. It's a resort-like setting. When I did a community called Brothers Cove in Sevier County, over near Dollywood, and you know, Dolly Parton and all it, it's Gatlinburg. If you go back now, when I started it in 2000, 25 years later, Man and I can't go back there because it just breaks our heart, because that was our home and it was something just built from scratch. But I planted trees, and the trees are bigger. Everything's greener. I always knew that one day the place would look prettier than it did the day I started. And that's what's going to happen on the mountain. These lots that you have or the sites that you have there, they're $300 a month. We're going to go to get $300 a month, and I'm going to offer 2 years free rent, setup and delivery. Now, it's just across the street, but I'm going to offer that for these 4 home sites, for these 4 homes that go on there. Now, I also want to say, and that's what these are on, these lots. So, you know, you can stop the video, take a picture of it, think about it, and get on here. This is American Dream. And if you need deck, steps, something on there, just let us know. Let Tim know. Tim's our salesman. We run all the sales calls through Tim. And we want to turn these. So if this is something that you guys are interested in, this is 49, I think this is 72, and I can't remember what this is.
I don't know.
I can't remember what the RJO is. I think it's 39. I'm not sure.
Well, it wouldn't. Is that one going to be 2 years free? It should be over 40.
I can't. Well, yes.
Okay.
So right now, that's what we have. Now, I'm not going to limit it to these. So these are homes we have left over. Like the Amish, we had a trailer. And sometimes when the houses come in, sometimes materials don't come in for the house that they have to be on the schedule. So we don't want them to wait for a home. So we give them a home to build. And that's what this was. This was a home that they built for us. And so now we're going to put it on a lot and sell it. So if you would like any information, just go to sales@incredibletinyhomes.com, ask for Tim, that's his email, or give us a call, 423-438-0111, and then we'll let you know about these. Now, if you want a different size home or a different type of home, I'll make this offer so we can fill these up. I'm ready to fill them up, get them gone, and we're done. We got 83 lots ready to go. It's taken 4 years to get there. People have passed, people have moved, lives changed, and that's what's happened here. So if you're interested in this, let us know. This is an opportunity. 2 years free rent. You can move in. You don't have a bill. You have a water bill. I think your water's $25 a month.
Well, and to get the 2 years free, also these have to be paid in full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't say I'm going to give you. Well, they're ready to go.
They're ready. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But yeah.
Okay. You got to pay in full, and they're ready to go. They're grab and go on the lot, ready to move in, and that's set up. Now, if you want a Birmingham or one of our model homes or something like that on them lots, we don't necessarily have to put there. Now, these lots are different sizes. So some of them won't accommodate a large home. Some of them will accommodate. So you got to be, think about what kind of home you want. But this is a very rare opportunity. We're done when we get these out of here. We're done with the mountain, and we're so excited about it. And you guys have seen videos that we've done. Also, there are 2 lots, and I didn't put them on here. My marker's getting dried up. There's 2 lots. We call it the airstrip. These 2 lots have views, all right? When I say a view, it's over the big farm, the river, and a little bit to the right, you'll see the Smokies. Now, they're not made for big homes. They're really little bitty lots. I've considered doing a custom home on there. Or we can use some of our smaller homes on there. If you want to do something custom, you want to call me and we'll talk about it. I've got some ideas that I even thought about a 2-story tiny home on wheels. Take it apart, put it together, almost like 2 containers, if you will, but they're not that big. I'm thinking maybe a 16 by 16 double story, something like that, if that's what you're thinking you want. And this is just concept that I have. Or we can put a regular home on slot 20 and 21. They can probably accommodate a Dalton, a 10 by 24 on each one of those. The sites 20 and 21. So if you ask Tim, say, Tim, Randy mentioned lot 20, site 20 and 21 that we could put no bigger than a 10 by 24 home. Or we'll do something custom. So if you're interested in that, let us know. And I'll also make that same offer, and these are going to go fast. I hope they do anyway. They normally have in the last years that we've been in business. Anytime we kind of make these kind of offers, it's just something you don't find anywhere else in the country, that you can get in a home. You just buy the home, 2 years free rent. It's like our Spencer community. We still have availability in Spencer. Do you know we have 70 homes that are ready to be built in Spencer? We got 3 already delivered, being hooked up today. The guys are leveling. Amanda and I are going down in the morning to Spencer We're going to video, get with the guys, show you what's going on. In 2 weeks, we'll be starting to build those roads, clear lots and roads, and starting to put them things in. We hope we can get that thing done by the end of the year too. So we're just banging them out. We're trying to get that number 70. We only have probably, we don't really know how many lots we want to put in there. I know I was always shooting for right around 100 lots. We may stop at 80. So if you're interested in the Spencer community still, I'm still going to sell a few more homes in there. 50,000 and up, you get 1 year free rent. 75,000 and up, you get 2 years free rent, and that's delivery and setup included. All right, great deal. We're finding in our company, this is what we're basing our company on, is that these communities are the source of our building, because tiny homes, as you know, all over the country, it's hard to put tiny homes anywhere. So we've been forced to build these communities. It's a lot of expense. It's a lot of everything that we build goes into those communities. So any money we make, it goes into infrastructure. And as you can tell, if you spend all your money on infrastructure and then you give 2 years free rent, think about it. There's no money being made on the homes profit. It's all being allocated into that community. So our payback is years down the line. It's not going to start until 2 years after it's completed. And then to get our investment back from everything that we've created at just $300 a month is long term. I'm thinking, am I even going to be around, right? I mean, the older I get, I'm thinking, wow, can I afford 2 years free rent? But the reason we do that, the reason I do that, I don't know if it's a good business plan, but it keeps homes building, it keeps guys working, keeps the lights on, and we keep going. But you all are the beneficiaries of this deal. We just had our ANSI inspector come in. He did his quarterly inspection. He walked through here, looked at all our homes. He comes in, and we're in the middle of full-blown construction, and he walks in. We can't change and modify things because we know he's coming. It's just the way it is. So he came in, and he said to me that we are the only one in the country, the only tiny home builder in the country doing communities. And I know why we're the only one, because it's hard to do. It's amazingly hard. To borrow money against a project is hard to do. To get the finances to keep going, to do the sales. And that's why I have to keep selling. That's why I have to keep offering deals. So when you come to this channel is, we're the real deal. We have to make things happen. We have to make construction happen, communities happen. We got to keep eating every day. We are not guaranteed a paycheck tomorrow. We do not have, we as you can see what we're doing, we don't have a bank of money stacked up that we can just say, sit back on our laurels, they say. We have to keep eating. And in a way, it's a good thing. I thought about it today, Amanda. I was walking and I thought, you know what? Most of my buddies are done working. They don't have to work anymore. And I'm thinking, what do they think about? What do people think about when they're 65, 70, 75, 80 years old? Their days are political, maybe health, topics. You're on TikTok, YouTube, and that's pretty much, it's great reading paper. My dad read the paper all the time. And I'm thinking, our minds, Amanda, are here, is stimulated to, like the tiger on the Serengeti. We got to find tigers, no tigers, lions on the Serengeti. We got to eat today.
Yeah.
And I'm looking for a gazelle.
Well, there's, what are they, cheetahs?
Cheetahs.
Yeah, they have
I'm a cheetah.
And they run, man, they go. Yeah.
And I've got to look for my next meal.
Yeah.
And then my next meal in 3 days after
And
my
we've
belly
been doing
swells
that for
up and goes
11
down.
years.
I've got to keep eating.
You got to keep working.
So that eating stimulates me to want to live better, live stronger, live healthier, live more vibrant, and I have to stay on it to keep alive. I have to stay alive. This is staying alive right here. This is staying alive. Spencer, staying alive. Next community, staying alive. And we will always do this. This is who we are. So you focusing in anything to do with a tiny home, even if you don't want a tiny home, to get here, put it on that, and put it on an Airbnb, you're going to get your money back. You could almost pay for the house or half of the house put it on an Airbnb and not pay any rent for 2 years.
And two, there's if you get a hold of Tim and talk with Tim, you can add amenities to it.
You can add wood and trim.
All
We'll
kinds
do
of
anything.
extra
You want
stuff.
barn wood on it? We got carpenters here. We got decks. We got screened-in porches. They're great deals. So, and listen, if you bought a house yesterday and that offer wasn't there, you can't call and be mad at Tim or mad at us. Things happen like this. I never know when I'm going to do this. I never know when I'm going to offer them. You may not want these kinds of homes, and the home you got is the home you got.
Right.
It's like going to Walmart and you got a deal, and the next day they sell it for half off. It's like, what am I going to do? Go to Walmart?
And today's the 4th, so I'm going to post this tonight. So this is August 4th.
Yeah, it is 4th. I thought it was 3rd.
I think it's no. Seth's birthday it's 4th. Yep.
Oh gosh, Foster's been on here. Are you on here? Foster, I had a call on here. It said he'd been listening. Foster's my friend in Spencer. I just picked up my phone to see what the date was. He's in Spencer. He's called me 2-3 times and ain't been able to get to his call.
Yeah.
Anyway, here you got. This is the mountain community. 13, 40, 60, and 40. Those are the only sites available. And in 2021 are view sites. They're available too. And you could mix match if you wanted and put them homes on those sites. That's great. You can do that. These sites, I've got a little bit more construction to do. I'm putting fill in. I'm making them a little bit bigger. So they're not available right now. These are like you could move in tonight. Mm-hmm. These are move-in ready. Okay?
Yeah, they're already up there. Well, they're not. They have to turn on their own power.
That's what I mean. Yeah, they can't like lay down at night and have a shower in the morning. But you can have a shower because it's hooked up to sewer.
It's hooked up to water. Okay.
So there you have it. Thank you guys. And let us know.
Tim will have all the pricing.
Yeah, Tim will have it. I've got them here, except for this RJO. I'm not sure on that one right there. Anything else I'm missing? We're good? Mm-hmm. All right. Guys, thank you for watching. We'll be in Spencer tomorrow morning. We're going to do a video, show you that beautiful community that is getting ready to go. So we got maybe 10, 20 more lots down there, not lots, sites that we're putting in. It's Van Buren County, Fall Creek Falls. Beautiful, beautiful place. I have not even been to the Fall Creek Falls campground. Amanda has. I had some friends that went down there and they said it was gorgeous. So anyway, if you guys want a part of that, let us know. That's 2 years free rent also with a 75,000 ACE and above. You can do a Birmingham and an Amanda down there. So I think that's it right now. Subscribe if you will. Just hit that button right now. Just boom, subscribe. That'll help us. Comment if you will. Let us know what you think. All right. See you. Bye.